Let's give you a 90-second leadership presence upgrade. I want you to do this before your next important call. Hey, fellow humans, welcome to the Virtual Presentation Skills Podcast. Today is a mini cast mastery version, which means we guarantee to deliver value in less than 10 minutes. This is the show where we mix professional wisdom, a dash of humor, and a lot of really cool brain science. Would you like to upgrade your leadership presence in 90 seconds? Last month, I coached a senior leader. Let's just call her Maya. Maya leads a global team across 3 different time zones. Now, Maya kept getting the same feedback from her team members, and there were things like, "You seem unsure. It's really hard to read you, Maya. We're not always confident about the direction you are taking us." And Maya was really confused because she felt she was confident. She did have direction. She did not feel like she was unsure at all. We hopped on a quick Zoom meeting, and I just asked her to do one thing. Lead me through your next update exactly how you normally would. So let's role play. Maya began, and within 5 seconds, I knew the issue. It was not her message, it was not her leadership, but her signals were very contradictory. I'll give you 4 signals that were epic mistakes for Maya. Her camera was really low, and you know how this absolutely burns my brain. I'm so tired of seeing noses when we log into virtual meetings. Some people think it's a leadership angle and it's you want the CEO to be looking down on you, and I disagree with that. I would like the camera angle to be right at eye level and right in the middle of your forehead. Her lighting was also behind her. Why people think that the lighting needs to be behind us, I don't know. The light actually needs to be in front of your computer so it's shining on your face and it's giving you more of that halo effect. Her audio also sounded very distant, like she was speaking from inside of a hoodie, potentially, or maybe with a washcloth over her mouth. And her eyes were not aligned with the lens. She looked like she was looking around me instead of at me. She was making the classic mistake, which is looking at yourself on camera or trying to read the room. Your virtual brain doesn't judge like a person judges. It infers trust from what it can detect quickly. Her leadership was great, in my opinion, but her camera and her audio were telling a different story. Yeah. Of course, she laughed and rolled her eyes and then sighed and said, "So I'm being undermined by my laptop?" Well, yes, Maya, you actually are. And this is a story I hear over and over and over and over again. I cannot tell you how many thousands of times I've heard this with coaching clients around the globe, more than 8,500 of them in 33 countries. She went through the virtual office audit in a group setting, but it really did not have the biggest impact on her, which was really good feedback for me until we sat down and went through an advanced virtual office audit so I could just focus on her. Do you have a background that is not appropriate for your leadership message? Do you feel like I'm talking to you or I'm just looking at the lens and looking around the room instead of making you feel like you're the most important person in the room? We can do that virtually. Imagine sometimes I have 1,000 people looking at me at once in a Zoom meeting or a WebEx meeting, and all I have to do is look directly at the camera. And I'm making direct eye contact with over 1,000 people at one time. I can't do that from a stage or a podium in a conference room. I can't have 1,000 people in a room and make each one of you feel like I'm connecting directly with you at one point in time, but you can do that via Zoom. So think about the connection and how you are connecting. Those are three very, very strong reasons to understand your virtual setup a little bit better. The first step is the group virtual office audit, virtualofficeaudit.com. It's 30 minutes, 7 steps, 7 easy steps, and you will have the foundation for success in this leadership journey. It works, it works, it works. So let's give you a 90-second leadership presence upgrade. I want you to do this before your next important call. Level up your camera at the appropriate eye level. If you are eye level with your audience, that signals leadership to the human brain. Be sure the light is in front of your computer. Just remember it that way. If you have a window, face the window. If you have a lamp, put it behind your camera. Just know your face needs to be visible for connection. If you have the opportunity to use an external mic or earbuds are fine as well. Going back to Maya, we raised her laptop, we added a small lamp behind her camera, and we switched her to earbuds instead of an external microphone because she didn't have one. So I understand not everybody has one, but she did have earbuds and they were hardwired. And the feedback was immediate, just like so many people that have gone through the virtual office audit. You seem really confident. You were very clear. I have a really good feeling about where we're heading. I could understand your message from a leadership perspective. I mean, this was a complete game changer for her. But guess what? She did not become a new person. Her leadership did not change, but she changed her signals to match her leadership. Great story. And Maya, if you are listening, thank you so much for letting me share this really important story. It's great to be able to share these live coaching sessions with our audiences. That takes us to the end of the program. I am so happy to have met you and shared time with you today. If you have a moment, please like and review, maybe even make a comment on the podcast on whatever platform you listen on. We are on 12 platforms at this point in time, so you should be able to find us pretty easily. I can't wait to meet you in the next episode where we go live from the waist up.